48 teams, 6 continents, 1 tournament. And somehow, in just a few weeks, that chaos gets organized into something that actually makes sense. The 2026 World Cup is the biggest in history, and the group stage is where everything begins. If you don't understand how it works, you're going to be very confused very quickly. So let's fix that right now. First, the big picture. The World Cup used to have 32 teams. Clean, simple, manageable. Then FIFA looked at that and said, you know what? Let's add 16 more countries. So starting this summer, 48 nations are competing for 1 trophy. That's more than double the population of New Zealand, all chasing the same dream. The hosts, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, automatically qualify, which means this is already historic before a single ball is kicked. Now here's how the group stage actually works. Those 48 teams get split into 12 groups, 4 teams per group. Every team plays 3 matches, 1 against each other team in their group. You win, you get 3 points. You draw, you get 1 point each. You lose, you get nothing. After 3 games, the standings are calculated, and from there, things get interesting. Here's where it gets interesting. In previous World Cups, the top 2 from each group advanced. Simple math. But with 48 teams and 12 groups, FIFA added something new. The top 2 from every group still advance automatically. That's 24 teams. But then, and this is the twist, the 8 best third-place finishers also advance. So finishing third isn't a death sentence anymore. In theory, a team could go 1 win, 2 draws, and still make it to the round of 32. In practice, you're probably going to need at least 4 points to feel safe.
So what decides who finishes where? Points first, obviously. But what if 2 teams end the group with the same number of points? This is where it gets beautifully chaotic. First tiebreaker, goal difference. That's goals scored minus goals conceded. A team that wins 4-0 looks a lot better than one that wins 1-0, even though both get 3 points. Second tiebreaker, total goals scored. Third, head-to-head record between the tied teams. And if somehow all of that is still equal, FIFA goes to fair play points, which is basically a count of yellow and red cards. Yes, a single yellow card could theoretically end your World Cup. This sounds absurd, because it is. Now let's talk about the third place wildcard, because this is genuinely new territory. 8 of the 12 third place finishers advance. So how do you pick the best 8 from 12? Same system. Points, then goal difference, then goals scored. Which means a team finishing third in their group is essentially watching every other group's results on the last day, doing mental arithmetic and hoping for mercy. It's nerve-wracking, it's dramatic, it's exactly what FIFA intended.
The group stage also runs across 3 countries, games happening in the United States, Canada, and Mexico simultaneously. 16 different stadiums, cities like New York, Los Angeles, Dallas, Toronto, Guadalajara. The sheer geography of this tournament is staggering. Some groups might have all their games in one country, others will be scattered across the continent. Traveling fans might cross an international border just to follow their team. Welcome to the 2026 World Cup. Pack accordingly.
And here's the thing people underestimate about the group stage. It looks like a warm-up. It isn't. Teams are eliminated here. Dreams end here. The best national team in the history of some countries will play 3 games and go home. Every match carries weight. A team might rest their star player in Game 1, go down, panic in Game 2, and suddenly need a miracle in Game 3. It happens every single tournament. Some team that nobody believed in sneaks through on goal difference. Some giant crashes out before anyone expected. The group stage is where the story begins, and sometimes where it brutally ends. So to bring it all back, 48 teams, 12 groups, 3 games each. Top 2 advance automatically. 8 best third place finishers join them. 32 teams survive to the knockout rounds. And somewhere inside all of that structure, on some random Tuesday afternoon in July, a goal goes in, and someone's entire country loses their mind. That's the group stage. That's the magic. And we're about to watch the biggest version of it ever played. If you want to understand every round that comes after this, the knockouts, the quarterfinals, the drama, subscribe, because we're covering the whole thing.